I'm Tom Baker, this is Chasing Cars, and today I'm driving a car that Mazda have really been waiting for. This is the new MX-5 RF, a retractable fastback version of the popular ND MX-5 sports car. Well, while the soft-top MX-5 might best represent the spirit of this little car, it's actually the security of a hardtop that most people want, and Mazda are realistic about this, hence why the RF has arrived on the scene not too long after the arrival of the soft-top itself. Well, with the RF set to account for 6 in 10 MX-5 sales going forward, this thing has got to be good. So jump in with me now and let's have a look at what's changed from the current version. If you're familiar with the ND MX-5's interior, you'll notice that not much has changed in here, and that's because not much had to change. The MX-5 already has a cabin which is beautifully simple while giving you a number of creature comforts that you'll really enjoy. MZD Connect navigation is now standard across the MX-5 range, and GT cars get leather and 9 speakers worth of Bose audio. Plus on the RF you can actually get premium Nappa leather right at the top of the range. What has been added is a switch for the fully automated fastback roof on this car, which does away with the manual controls for the soft top for a really simple and smooth operation here that works as long as you're going under 10 kilometers per hour. Obviously an MX-5 isn't a car that you buy if you need bulk cargo capacity, but one thing the engineers are particularly proud of on the RF is that the overall boot space hasn't actually changed from the soft top, and that's because those beautiful flying buttresses don't actually eat into the cargo capacity at all. And Mazda have modelled the space in there around 2 carry-on bags, which makes the MX-5, either in soft top or RF form, perfect for a getaway for you and someone special.
So, what's the RF like to drive? Well, I'll save my detailed commentary for when I'm able to get one back for a longer and more thorough test, but I'm pleased to say that my initial impressions are really positive. And that's because it's clear that Mazda's designers and engineers have been able to retain the core MX-5 feel in this car despite the addition of a slightly weightier metal top. The MX-5 still feels light and tossable and fun to drive, all the things that we already like about the soft top. And in fact, many components of this car are shared with the 2-litre version of that soft top. So there's the same engine under the bonnet, measuring in at 118 kilowatts of power and 200 newton meters of torque. And you'll appreciate that gruntier engine in this car because you do have that additional 45 kilos of weight above you, so it's good to have the extra grunt to give you the torque you need around town. But you never feel like you're wanting for more power in the MX-5. You can't get the smaller 1.5 litre in this car though, that's reserved for the lighter soft top. Despite the fact that this has the larger engine, it still likes to be revved out, and in fact the MX-5 will rev cleanly all the way to about 7,000 RPM before snicking through to the next gear through this rifle bolt gear shift. The manual is fantastic, although you are able to get a 6-speed automatic transmission in this car as well. But why would you do that? I'm pleased to say that the RF has kept the really quick and darty handling of the soft top as well, and the steering is still lovely and natural. And because this car is actually a little bit more rigid than the soft top, there's not as much body roll. You still get that fun feeling of pitching through a corner, but it's a little bit less pronounced in the RF. If I had to pick out a problem, it would be noise levels. Despite the addition of a more secure metal top, the RF doesn't really get quieter than the soft top, which in itself isn't a particularly quiet car. And because of those metal buttresses that look so good outside, you get a little bit of whistle from behind your right ear if you're driving it, although it's nothing to really worry about. In the main, the RF is still a fantastic, pure, fun sports car, and it will widen the MX-5's appeal to more people because people really do want a hardtop like this. So to me, that's a very good thing.
And that's the whole point of this car, really, to bring in people that love the spirit of MX-5 but aren't quite as keen on owning a soft top. Hence the RF. This car looks upmarket, it's more secure, and it even handles slightly better than Mazda's ragtop. All that makes the RF a remarkable upgrade for one of our favourite cars.